5'2", chestnut skin smooth with a smile to light up the room, but her eyes told the truth. I see an angel in you, but your wings are missing. And I've asked and you spared me details of what you've been through. Now we've been friends more than a minute, but I could never quite envision where the deep-set barrenness of your stare had stemmed. Elephants never forget, and tonight it's not just me and you, there's an elephant in the room. Its story goes back centuries. It's walked the planet and settled in over 28 African countries. It's old and grey and represents 6,000 girls per day. This elephant has the heart of a lion but feels nothing. It was promised Zion but its happiness was cut. No, literally its happiness was cut. Tonight, it's not just me and you, there's an elephant in the room. So she slowly spoke the story of the elephant before me. As a child, she sits eyes wide on a flight back to the motherland as she grips her mother's hand, because right now, the only fear she knows is falling from a height. The only pain she feels is from the turbulent and sleepless night. She thought it was just a holiday, so had nothing to say when her family came to the decision it was time for circumcision. From the skies, the lights look pretty. In the sky, she left the city to a place where the roads were gritty. The only stories the buildings had belonged to the people that lived in them. The front yards were animal ridden. The little boys stayed out playing chase outs. The little girls stayed in, they were baking. It was far from her idea of vacation, but it was too late when she came to the realization. She laid next to the table with razors and a scalpel. They said terror is weakness, so she holds a mouthful, because crying and screaming would be her downfall. There's no room to see, there's no room to breathe, as she's held down by arms she'd never seen in her life. There's no room to see, no room to breathe, as one barely cleanses the end of a knife. Imagine the sensation of 1,000 burning suns infest your body, and you look around for someone to save you, but everyone you turn to is part of the issue. Imagine the sound of rips and piercing rippling the room as the blade takes its course through her skin till she can no longer hold her cries within. Imagine minutes feeling like hours as your body shakes from the agony. Apparently, this makes you a woman. Imagine being sewn up as if it was all just an accident. Imagine the shame if you didn't allow yourself to go through this pain. Tonight, it's not just me and you, there's an elephant in the room. So she lay next to the table with razors and a scalpel, shaking because the elephant had just trampled. The blood felt cold on her naked back. She'd lost her womanhood, but at least her alignment with her culture was intact. 20 years later, she's 5'2", chestnut skin smooth with a smile to light up the room, but her eyes told the truth. The truth with FGM. We need to kickstart the end.
I just look at it like this. If it can happen to someone out there, someone down my road, someone that I know, it can happen to me. What makes them different from me? And if I start looking at it like that, I see it as a direct attack at me, a direct attack at my sexuality, at my financial freedom. And these are some things that mean everything to me. Security, independence, identity, these mean everything to me. So when someone was to ask me why it means so much to me, I would say because all these things mean everything to me.